My December monthly with you. Forget the nails, they're just non-existent. But I did want to do my December monthly with you. I have not planned in a couple of weeks now. Yeah, I've got a couple of weeks that I'm gonna have to do just some memory planning for you, and I'll put those up when I can. I did want to go ahead and do the December monthly. The problem is that I'm not really sure when I'm gonna be able to upload any of my December videos, and the reason for that is because where I am staying is way out in the middle of nowhere, and I don't have internet. I don't have phone service, so I've even got to change over to a new phone service. So with all of that said, the longest intro ever, let's get started on this month's monthly layout. I'm really excited. It's Christmas time, and I'm ready to go. So let's just go ahead. I'm gonna pull this off. This came from, it was either from Jelly Beans or it was from Created by Danielle, if I had to guess. It was from one or the other, but it's just a felt snowflake and it's really cute and it's held up. I've had it for a couple of years now and I really like it. I actually have several that are in different colors. I also have these colors too, which actually would go, but I just wanted to go with the red because to me that was just super Christmassy. I also have to the side here, I have some of my Simply Gilded washi. I have the brown with gold bows, the red small, like I'm not sure what millimeter this is. I want to say 5 with the gold bows. And then I also have this one that is the kind of a, I would call it a cornflower blue, but a pale one with the holographic snowflakes and things like that that's falling, and I thought that that might really go well because there is blue in this. So I did pull those out with just some plain gold washi from like a Michael's stack, or I don't know where it came from, but it's just a plain gold washi. And so I pulled those out and I thought maybe, just maybe, I could go ahead and do this, add some of those to it and just see how it looks. So let's go ahead and get started with the main parts. I'm gonna fold it in half. Let me pull you in just a little bit. Okay, so we have this here. This kit is from Sassy Apple Studio. You guys know that I am a PR team member for her shop, and I have so many beautiful Christmas and winter kits from her this year. I only have one from Scribble Prints Co., but all of my December layouts are going to be from Sassy Apple. I absolutely adore her layouts. Let me see, where do I need to put this at? I think I'm just going to kind of try to eyeball so that it is in the right spot. Let's see. I don't want to get it crooked and off the page, but it is. Okay, let's try it like that right there. And that is too low. Okay, well, let's see if it'll come up because it's not straight anyway. Let me just see what I can do with it. Sometimes if you don't lay it down all the way, nope, it's staying. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got the washi that I can use to accent up here, and I believe there'll be just enough room for that. And these are days that are not part of December anyway, so we'll just do it like that, and I'll be okay with it. I am going to be so rusty, guys. I have not been filming regularly in a very long time. You guys know this because you are part of my channel. You're my sweet peeps that take care of me and stay subscribed even when I'm not doing anything, which I know is really not fair, and I am so sorry. See, that's going to be a little bit short too. Okay, the way that I'm going to fix that and the way that I want to do it is I want to use the, I don't know if I want to use this, because I can go all the way across with it, but I think I will. Let's go ahead and do that. I think I've got my credit card here. But yeah, guys, I'm so sorry that I've not been putting up my content regularly. But guys, I mean, I have been through so much recently, and especially over the last couple of months. And now that I am located in a place where, did I do that? No, I didn't do that one too close, which is good. Okay, I'm just going to put this down up here. Hopefully it won't show through too bad. No, not too bad at all. But these days are really not part of the layout anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and trim this off really close like that is. It's sort of on the side there, but it'll be okay, I think. And let me go ahead and get this. I just think adding a little touch of blue at the top, since it's kind of a dripping down situation. See the holographic? Isn't that pretty? And I do think that mixing the, quote, metal colors are becoming more and more something that I enjoy, surprisingly enough. I've never been one to want to mix things up, but lately I've been kind of enjoying that look. And if you hear a lot of noise in the background, that would be my boyfriend's mom's dog. She's a schnauzer, and her name is Molly, and then also Izzy. So obviously with Izzy and Molly around, it's going to be kind of hard to be, you know, where I have zero background noise. And I hope that that's not too distracting. So anyway, I met someone, and I am living in South Alabama now. I moved down back in August. I've talked to you guys about that in past Playing with Me's and other videos and things like that. But I mean, it's been crazy. I mean, it's really been crazy. And I have been going on the weekends to spend time with my boyfriend in an area of Alabama that is very close to the Mississippi state line. And it just, I mean, oh gosh, guys, there is no service there. I have AT&T, and it's just not working out for me. I mean, it's just really not. Okay, I'm going to go in and put the dots in while I'm talking. Let's start over here with number 1, and I'll just put it a little lower than what it's really meant to be, but it'll be okay. But I have AT&T is my cell phone provider, and I don't have service in this area, and it's really hard. You know, I never realized just how difficult it was going to be not having phone service and how much I depended on my phone. The only phone service really that works out there is Verizon, and since I spend so much time there, and I'm possibly going to be moving to that area, which I'll get to in just a minute. And yes, I did say moving again. I know, right, guys? I mean, moving is just, I mean, I've pretty much been living out of a bag, out of a suitcase or whatever for I don't know how long now. But, yeah, I'm possibly going to be moving that way. And because of that, I think I'm going to move over to Verizon. I've been with AT&T since I first got a cell phone, believe it or not. But it's just one of those things where, you know, I've got to have internet service, and I've got to have it every day, all day. I've got to be able to make phone calls and receive messages and things like that. You know, I have a son that's very far away from me in college, and not having phone service, I mean, I can't even make a phone call. I'm that out of the way. So it's just really been an inconvenience, to say the least. And that is one of the main reasons that I have not been putting up videos. And so, you know, you can call this, I guess, a little bit of a life update while I'm doing this, but I just wanted you guys to know that it's not that I haven't wanted to or haven't had the desire or, you know, that sort of thing, but the last couple of weeks that I've, you know, been in this new area, it is just, I've realized how much I need the internet. And I'm not sure why these are so hard to get off. They've never been hard to get off before. I think it's me and my lack of practice here, because I see it's lifting. It's just a matter of I can't seem to get the, well, let me see. I think I'm just out of practice, guys. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think that really is what it just boils down to. So let me go finish these, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I got all of my date dots down. Yeah, I'm so out of practice, it's not even funny. Now, I have my holidays that I'd like to go ahead and put in. Hanukkah Begins is right here. let's go ahead and put it in. I'm just going to kind of try to get these as level as possible, even though I'm kind of shaky, actually. But things have changed so much for me. You know, when you decide that you're going to start your life over, it is just, here's winter begins. You don't really realize just what you're bargaining for sometimes. And Lord knows I have been bargaining with some unusual things. This going back and forth, living in different places, the situation is that I moved quickly to the South for some particular reasons that if you are familiar with me, then you already know. Christmas Day, that was Christmas Eve. Now we're going to do Christmas Day. But as you know, I had to kind of up and leave quickly. And, you know, some of it was for my own safety and some of it was just out of desire. I've always wanted to move to South Alabama. It's always been something I've wanted to do. So, you know, I just sort of packed up and came down. And so I stayed with my mom and dad in order to, you know, take time to search and find a place to live. And so that's what I did. And then I met my boyfriend, and I'm back and forth. So it's just been, and it's a little over an hour drive. And so that's what I had been, you know, doing for a long period of time. We've been together pretty much since I moved down. We met right away. And so that was very unexpected and everything. But I mean, you know, things happen, and it is a true blessing. He is absolutely wonderful. So, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and go down through here and mark trash days because I know that it's still on Tuesday down here. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark that in the top corner and get some of these things marked before I start putting any full boxes or anything like that, because I need to remember that trash comes on this day because I have to get the trash out, or he will have to get the trash out. But anyway, I'm very, very, very happy, guys. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, then you know that moving down here has been such an amazing thing for me. It has been awesome, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. The only thing that I do miss, of course, is my son. But I mean, you know, guys, let me see. I need to put my payday down, which is going to be, it's always the 3rd, so it's on the 19th this month. And I think what I'll do is I'll use green so that it's similar. But it's been a whirlwind, but I do miss my son. I mean, it is just unreal how bad I miss my son. But we do have plans coming up to get together. I'm going to drive to Birmingham. We're going to stay in a hotel overnight, and I'm going to spend the evening with him, share Christmas, and do all those fun things. And so I'm really excited about that. And I do want to mark it. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of looking at this page, and I'm putting down things as I think about it. So I'm going to be in Birmingham. We're going to drive Thursday the 20th and come back on Tuesday. So what I'm going to do, since she gave us this, I'm going to use that as a way to mark that, because that's really the only going out of town I'm going to do, and it's only a 2-day thing. So I'm really I'm excited. I think it's going to be really a lot of fun. Let me see if I can get it down even. I think so. Okay. Oh, I don't want this to go lay down. Let me find my knife and my card, which is right here, because I need to cut that. I hope I'm not blocking or I'm not out of frame, but I don't want it to move. I guess I need to put more pressure on it. Well, it doesn't want to do it. I guess I'll have to do it like that. And it doesn't want to cut. This is premium matte, guys. It's amazingly wonderful. There we go. It's really great paper, and it's nice and thick. So therefore, you know, it does take a little bit more to cut through it, which is fine by me. All right, now what I'm going to do to mark that, this right here, let's go ahead and go with this green label. And this is going to be me labeling going out of town to see my son, and I'm going to use the red car And I'm just gonna kind of put it right there, just like that. That's so cute. I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that. And then, let's see here. I was kind of looking, I've got my bill dues that I need to put in and a couple of reminders. I also want to mention something I have just absolutely become obsessed with, and it is a crazy thing that to become obsessed with, but let me show you. Okay guys, I've already crunched this can, but this is the Canada Dry. It's cranberry ginger ale. It's seasonal, it's limited edition. Guys, I just keep this, my Starbucks thermos or mug, whatever you want to call it, cold drink. I keep this with me at all times, and I've literally gone to every store that carries it and I've bought them out. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm so addicted to it. I love it. It is so tasty, and I hope that they bring it back next year. I've bought up as much as I could find, but I'm going through it pretty fast, so help me on that. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your legs, arms, everything that maybe they make it permanent, because I love this stuff. So if you've not tried it and you can find it, you need to. It's so yummy. Okay, let's do some of these bills. All right, so I have got a bill due on the 21st, and that is actually going to be my cell phone. So I'm going to put that right above here, and hopefully, yep, just barely dodged the number, and I'm going to put my cell phone on top of that, just so I will remember that I need to pay my cell phone. I have to be in town so I can get online and do that. I mean, guys, you just don't realize. Okay, I don't really have any other like these kind of things right now, but I do have other things, and I can just I can mark those like with the doctor appointment and that sort of thing. So let me see here. I do have a doctor appointment on the 10th. I was about to make a terrible mistake. So what I did is I pulled that label back up. This is a doctor appointment, not a bill due. And I wanted to use the stethoscope. So I'm just putting that wood grain red down with the stethoscope on the side. Just like that right there, so I will remember that doctor's appointment. And then the other bill thing that I had due on the 10th was a bill due. I think I'm gonna go with the green because it's a different color and it'll stand out. And I'll just kind of put it right there, like that right there. And then I have another bill due that I have to pay middle of the month. So I'm gonna put it on Friday. I actually have two that day that I know need to come out of my account. It's an auto draft. I just need to go in and check and make sure it's gone through because, yeah, that it would not be good. The only other thing that I can think of is on the 18th, my storage building is due. So I am going to go ahead in with a red bill due and one of these little reminder things, because it is something I usually forget because it's something I have to actually put in the mail and send off. I have to do either a personal check or a cashier's check or something like that. And since, you know, this is something I really need to remember, I'm just going to go ahead and use this little, I'll use this one just to remind me of where this needs to go and that it is my storage payment where all my stuff is. Back in Birmingham, 6 hours away from me. Isn't that nice, guys? It really sucks. I'm just going to tell you, it really sucks not having, you know, the things that you need. Okay, on the 28th, I know that I have another appointment scheduled, and that is for a mammogram and a bone density test. So I'm going to put this down. Let me put it right here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put it down right here. Pray I get it straight. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another one of those little check off things just as a reminder, because it's something that is everyone needs to. I mean, at my age I have to have a bone density test, but you should be checking your girls every month. I usually do it on the 1st, but I'm having the mammogram towards the end of the month, so I will probably still check, but I'm going to, you know, take care of that. I have other things that I'll use these probably for later in the month, and that sort of thing. We are going to have to start looking for an apartment or something, because right now, around Christmas time, trying to buy a house is a nightmare. So we're just going to put that off for right now. So let me go ahead and think about what is going to go down the side here. So I think what I'm going to do is alternate these, and I will put in what I'm going to be checking off. I love the way her things peel. They're so nice and easily, they just come right off, and I love that. Okay, let's see here. There we go. There's one. Miss Molly is right here against me. So if you hear somebody panting, that would be her. She is missing her mom. Her mom is my boyfriend's mom, as I mentioned, and she's only about 3 or 4 years old, but she is dealing with some serious anxiety. I'm going to overlap that just a little bit so that it doesn't go off the page. Just like that right there, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. See, if I hadn't put this in, it would have fit perfectly, but you know, that's just me and the way I did it. Okay, so what I need to do right here is I will need to write in what I'm going to be tracking, and I can do that off camera. That's no big deal. Okay, I have lots of other things. I'm going to stick this in the pouch in the back as the month goes on, you know, and I remember things. I will do that. So we have paydays, and then we have day off. I do want to mark my son's school schedule, and I think what I want to do is mark that with these. That sounded funny. I want to mark this with the Simply Gilded small red washi with the gold bows. I think it's just stupendously cute. I mean, I don't know of another way to put it, but I've got to find where it begins here. Here we go. Okay, so I want to mark where he gets out from school and when he goes back. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark all the way through all of the days. He gets out on the 17th is when Christmas / break begins for him, and I'm going to mark it. I think I'm just going to go right up here at the top, and I'm going to use this to tear it with. Okay, and then I'm going to tear it on this side, and it actually will run. There we go. Uh-oh, it folded up and didn't. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. It folded up when I tore it, so there's that. Okay, I think even though I was able to straighten it out, it kind of messed up the foil. So there we go. It could be straighter, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and run this across here. And yes, it's going to cover some things, but you know what? I'm okay with that because I just want to mark his school schedule. And I'll know what this means, and just because it covers up a couple of things, I mean, that really makes no never mind to me. I just want to make sure that I mark the entire Christmas break from college, and it's not straight. I mean, obviously. It's obviously not straight, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I am just trying to get this done so that I have time to get it uploaded before I'm where I don't have any service again. So yeah, there's that. So I tell you what I can do. Let me go ahead and place this one right there. Okay, now let's see if I can do it straight. I did. Okay, now obviously it'll go through to January, but that's okay with me. I don't have a problem with that. So yeah, let me just roll this back up so that it's even, and take a sip of my cranberry ginger ale. I just love this stuff. Oh, and I found this Starbucks mug, one like this in the red for Christmas time, but I got another one for silver for mixed drinks and things like that. I thought it would be great around New Year's, and it's silver, and I love them both. They came from Walmart. And oh my gosh, that stuff is so good. If you like ginger ale and cranberry, you will love that. It makes some really good mixed drinks. Okay, so I'm finished with this one. Now what I want to do is kind of go in, and I want to lay some of these things down. I'm going to use the day off right here, this little flag, just to kind of show the beginning of my son's Christmas break. And that'll cover up the worst part of that where I messed it up. I think it's fine like that. And I'm just, you know, I'll just say, you know, Christmas break begins. And I think I'm going to use green there because there's so much red already there. So I'm just going to use this to label what that is about. Just like that. Okay. And I can use a car because he's coming home and it's a drive for him. So I'll just use the car and I'll just say, Aaron coming home. Okay, so yeah, I've used all this that I can for now anyway. I want to put some of these down just as decorative pieces. I think they're really, really cute. Maybe just these because it's really full, but I do want to put some pieces down. I think maybe up here where it's less busy might work. I absolutely love the candy cane. It's so cute. I think I'm going to have to cut the corner just a bit. So let me just cut the corner a bit so that it doesn't impede the date dot. Yeah, just like that. So you can still see it, but yet the design is still there. Okay, and let's do one over here. I think since this has the same wooden background, and let me cut this one the same. I think I'll put it here, which is a little bit lower. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put it here. It's no big deal. There. Sorry I was out of frame there. Guys, I'm really out of practice and I'm just mumbling. If you are not into mumbling, you may not like any of my December videos because the ones that I have filmed, pretty much there's a lot of mumbling. So anyway, it's pretty full. Let me zoom you back out. Okay. So I have my little star here that has all of my washi in it and my card and all that kind of stuff goes back in my little planner cup. I'm going to put this on so I can go in and start filling out some of these things. But I just think this turned out so cute. I love this kit from her. She does some of the cutest kits. And I do know that it won't be long. She's going to be having a retirement sale in her shop. So be checking for that. So all of the stuff that's going to be going up for retirement will be retiring really soon. And then also I want you to please go check out all her new kits because she has some amazing photo kits that I am in love with and can't wait to use this month. So anyway, I'm excited. I hope you're excited to see a video come up from me. I'm sorry that it's taken so long, and I'm sorry if the lighting is not good because I'm sort of just making do with what I have right now. I hope you guys can hang in there with me, and I hope that you still love me. I hope that you're still with me. I appreciate you so very much, and I do still have a sponsor video coming. I am so sorry it's taken me so long, but I've not had any internet access for about 3 to 4 weeks now. So I've been having to just do what I can as it comes along. So anyway, thank you again. I hope you all have a wonderful December and Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you later. Bye.